Hey guys, this is Karan Birani from MobiScrub, and here we have the Samsung Galaxy J3, another budget smartphone from the extremely popular Galaxy J series introduced by Samsung earlier. This is a 4G dual SIM device powered by a 1.5 GHz quad core processor, a 1.5 GB RAM, and 8 GB internal memory, and houses an 8 megapixel rear facing camera. It comes with NFC support and ultra data saving version 2.0, which saves 4G data consumption by up to 50%. With a 1.5 GHz quad core processor and 1.5 GB RAM, the J3 is definitely one of the strongest performers in its segment, and given Samsung's reputation, it's bound to leave competitors behind. Priced at an MRP of $8,990 on the box, it'll probably be available at a slightly lesser value. And here's our moment of unboxing the Galaxy J3. It's somewhere between an entry-level smartphone and a mid-range smartphone, so I wouldn't expect a lot of bells and whistles to come along in the box except standard accessories. So that's the quick start guide, and then as you can see again, we just have a travel adapter. This is not fast charging by any chance. It's a standard charger. Then you've got your USB data syncing and charging cable. Again, a very standard one. And then you have your earphones. It's slightly different from what you've already seen with the Galaxy S7, the S7 Edge, the Note 5. It's a bit different. It's not as premium as you get with those devices. And you have a 2600 milliampere hour battery, the same one that's in the S6 Edge as well. So here we are with the Galaxy J3. It's the golden color and it comes in two more colors, the black and the silver. Now from what I see, it's one of the previously used plastic backs with a nice texture giving the phone a classy look. Let's take the wrappers off so that we can truly feel the device and the choice of materials here. Now, unlike the latest new flagship devices from Samsung, this one has a removable back, just like the other J series smartphones. One slot that contains an option to put in the SIM card along with an expandable memory, hopefully up to 128 GB, and the other one is for the other SIM card. The device comes with a 2600 mAh battery, the same capacity used in the S6 Edge. So let's just put that in and power up the device. The J3 would be running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop with a version below with a TouchWiz version below what you get in the flagship devices like the S7 or the S7 Edge. What's really amazing is the grip and the ease of holding this device. The size feels just about perfect in your hand, and it's quite lightweight as well. It's just about 138 grams, and it's quite thin at 7.9 millimeters, which in fact is the same as the Galaxy S7 Edge. At the bottom, you have a USB 2.0 data syncing and charging port, which is very standard, and next to it, you've got a microphone. At the top, you have a standard headphone jack. On the right, you have the power and lock key, and on the left edge are the volume rockers. Alright, let's just switch on the device and see what's new with the Galaxy J3. Oh, and meanwhile, I forgot to talk about the camera, so let's just turn this around and see what we have. The device comes with an 8 megapixel camera on the rear side with autofocus and LED flash, while on the front you have a 5 megapixel camera. And I think that's the speaker grill on the top right corner. Usually you have that at the bottom, but that's that about the Galaxy J3. So here we are with the device all set up. Very similar to the previous Samsung devices that you've seen running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. A couple of preloaded applications here. That's the phone dialer. Very simple and again something very common that we've seen across Samsung Galaxy smartphones. Comes with inbuilt radio. You've got tools such as memo and files, and with the voice recorder. Do check out the voice recorder. It's quite interesting. It's got a couple of modes that you can use, and then it does come with a couple of pre-installed games. Bubble Bash. You've got Midnight Pool. You've got Prince of Persia. Zombie Infection, and so on and so forth. A couple of Microsoft apps as well that comes preloaded. The J series smartphones have always been about using less and less data, and there's an inbuilt ultra data saving mode that comes with this device as well. It's called UDS, or ultra data saving, as you'd see. You just kind of switch that on and it starts saving data. What's new and interesting in the Galaxy J3 is the S-Bike mode. It's an inbuilt native feature in the J3 that allows bikers to safely use their smartphones to be able to react and respond to incoming calls and messages without affecting the ride at all. A nifty NFC tag can be used to enable bike mode through device's inbuilt NFC feature using a single tap. Now, once you do that, the feature ensures that the biker does not get affected by incoming calls by sending out an automated response to the caller. The biker can also feed their own home and office locations and can have a pre-configured contact to which this information goes out automatically once a person calls them, stating that where they are and how much time it's going to take. It also records and tracks bike movement and awards badges depending on how much you've traveled uninterrupted with the S bike mode on. Considering India has about 70 to 80% two wheelers on the road, I think this is a great direction that Samsung has taken. Now let's just briefly touch upon the camera of the Galaxy J3. You can quick launch the camera by double tapping the home key from any screen onto your device. As you can see, the shutter speeds are quite high. It takes a picture the instant I tap the shutter button. It's got the Pro mode, the panoramic mode. You've got beauty face, sound and shot. You've also got HDR now coming in entry to mid-range smartphones, which is quite great. Apart from that, you've got so it's already set to 6 megapixels by default, which is 16:9 ratio. You can always go back and change that to 8 if in case you want more pixels back. It does not have full HD recording. However, it does have 720p HD recording. Apart from that, if you want to disable the quick launch, you can do that. Keep your review pictures always off. It's just a waste of time. And you can configure your volume keys to actually take pictures. So that's really it about the Samsung Galaxy J3's first impressions and unboxing. Do let me know what you guys think, and if there's anything in specific that you would like me to cover about the Galaxy J3. I would be doing an in-depth review of the J3, in terms of its camera, its performance, display, and gaming, and a lot more. So thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.